turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher. Turn to the teacher.
And welcome back. I'm Mike with the Turntable Teachers, and class is back in session here for another episode at Nowhere Studios. And as you can see, I'm flying solo today, and that's because I have a very special episode for you guys today. We are revealing the winners for our masterclass album, the competition that's been going on for the last few months. I'm so excited to get to every song and not only unveil the winners, but also unveil who did each beat, because obviously these beats have been blind. And obviously the last couple of weeks, we've been a little quiet about, obviously we're getting prepared for this next phase where we're going to link up artists who win with the respective producers that, obviously went over those beats. We're going to go song by song today. We're going to talk a little bit about each producer, give them their shine and give them their credit. But first, before I get to that, I just want to thank everybody who was involved and has participated, especially the 21 producers that gracefully and very enthusiastically gave us beats to use for this, and their enthusiasm for helping us to promote the project. And of course, just their talent and some of these people. It's been just an absolute pleasure to work with these people. They've really been some of the best people I feel like I've ever worked with. And then of course, thanks to all of you artists that are tuning in, trying to see, hey, did I get on a song? We got 141 submissions across the 21 beats, which is just astounding. I'm so excited that, there was such a great outsource for this project, and just thank everybody for their support for this. This is going to be a really special thing going forward, and we're not, like I said, we're not done yet. So I'm really pumped to get to this next phase here after this episode. So without further ado, I want to start off with the first song here, and what we're going to do in order, we'll go from the least submitted song to the most submitted song. And if you do not get chosen, I just want you guys all to know that we appreciate everybody that took the time to submit something to this. I know it's not easy, and it probably took a lot of time and effort. If you don't happen to win something, I don't want you to get too discouraged, because I have 2 announcements coming at the end of this episode. So if you submitted to a song and you find out early on you weren't chosen, try to get through to the end of this episode, because like I said, I have 2 awesome little tidbits for you guys at the end in case you were not chosen. But again, best of luck to everybody, and congratulations if you are selected and you win. So this first song we're going to talk about today is called Last Minute, and this producer is Givenchy, who did this one. And a really cool story about Givenchy. I came onto him through another podcaster by the name of Dan. He does the Dodcast, and I went on that podcast earlier in the summertime. And as we were kind of gearing up for this project, and he said to me, he's like, "Oh, do you need more producers?" And I said, "Yeah, we're definitely looking for more." I think we had maybe about a dozen at that point. And he pretty much said, "Oh, I have somebody if you're interested." And Dan is a UMass Lowell student, so he knew Givenchy, and he ended up linking us. And when Givenchy sent me his beat pack, I was incredibly impressed and knew we had to have him. So I want to announce the 2 winners of his song. The first one is Julian Mendoza.
I dreamed a dream where I was living out my mind. Not crazy as it seems, actually I felt fine. Then when I woke, my skin felt tight, my head felt lighter. Second guessing how to spend the rest of all my time before my health declines, before I'm eulogized, before my spirit kicks in. I'ma pull up in a phantom, that's unfinished business. Get out, get on stage, the place had sold out tickets. Speakers knock at every house like a Jehovah's Witness.
Congratulations to you, Julian. And Julian will be on the song with Lynn, Massachusetts hip-hop artist Lib.
Yeah. They don't know about me. They gon' know about me. Whether they love or doubt me. Like this. Yeah. Nowadays, I just can't give a fuck. Bound to run shit up. Set my goals one by one. Tackle them all, get them done. Last minute. Walk in the room, they feel my aura. I ain't gonna buy no bitch Sephora. Still gon' call when I ignore her. That's different. I gotta move like I ain't shit. That's how I like it. These little bitches get too excited, turning me off. I don't wanna pipe. She got my phone, swiping, no swiping. I got some combos I gotta keep tucked. Loving the thrills, living a rush, living fast, loving lust.
So that song will be Givenchy with Lib and Julia Mendoza. Of course, guys, these songs are not done yet. These are obviously demos, just so that everybody's aware of that. But we will get, obviously, the full versions of these much later date. So stay tuned for that. And we're excited for this song and can't wait to have you guys a part of it. So awesome job, everybody. Congratulations. The next artist I want to talk about, I consider him one of the original 5 of this project. And this is a song called Memories when we got this. And this producer is Sir Rolly. And Sir Rolly is originally from Ashland, Massachusetts, now resides in Somerville. He's been producing for a number of years. And the great part about Sir Rolly is that he's also a teacher. So it's really cool that we have another educator who also makes music and involved in this. So he's a middle school history teacher. So great to have him and have him be a part of it. And his song also has 2 winners. The first winner is Everett Gibbons.
Show. Who am I to lie? Have it laying on my soul. On the other hand, who would need to know? I got reasons that I find what I could not control. There's some places where I should not go. Yeah, the time's gone, but the memories are gold. Be good if it holds. This wasn't built for the road we framed, but I'm ill with the dough, 10 down from my heel to the toe, and I got no hands in the man with your flows. No, go home, don't answer the phone. Talk shit, but it's after the tone. When on the moon, when I'm dancing alone, I'll get back to you soon. I don't know yet. In the room with a little sunset.
And joining Everett Gibbons on Memories with Sir Rolly is Taina Rentis.
Walking on wet concrete, see the print of my feet printed on the ground. Left a trail behind me, but they will never find me. I left without a sound. And I don't know which way I am going, up or down, but I'm feeling frozen. Walking on wet concrete, see the print of my feet printed on the ground. Printed on the ground.
Once again, that's Sir Rolly, Everett Gibbons, and Taina Rentis. So much looking forward to this song, and congratulations to both of you. Up next is a song that is very deep and personal to me for a lot of different reasons. This song is called Celestial, and I know this was actually quite a popular beat. A lot of people really were digging this one. And much like Givenchy, somebody that is sort of on the rise, on the up and coming, this producer as well is brand spanking new to the scene. His name is Marvin Les. He's originally from Andover, Massachusetts. And why this is such an emotional thing for me is because he's actually a former student of mine. And it's really cool. We were just starting this, getting this project underway. And I was in a flex block and a study hall. And this was last year, and he was sitting in the back corner and, with his headphones on. So I kind of walked over to him. We had a decent relationship at the time. And I said, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm making my own beats." And I said, "Oh, no way." So I had him, I was like, "Oh, send them to me." And you're not really sure what to expect. And of course, they were absolutely fire. And I said, "Hey, well, we got this project going. If you want to be a part of it," he agreed. And here he is. This is like really a great debut for Marvin Les. So excited and just thrilled to have him on board as well. And without further ado, I'll announce his winners. And he has 3 people on this one. The first one is XL the Beast.
Before the darkness takes me away. Before the clock strikes 12 on another day. Hold my head, 'cause I'm not one to pray. I've grown quite used to all the games you play.
And joining XL the Beast on Marvin Les's Celestial are two artists that I've known for years, and I'm so happy that they are also a part of this. I want to give a huge shout out to Cameron Iandolo and Zafir.
Marvin, let's go crazy on this one.
I cannot get any sleep. I have to stay up and work. Hard to put it into words. Debating on leaving this earth, cause everything seems like it's just getting worse. But I cannot do that, cause I got a family depending on me to go make it. And I cannot change it, but I'm losing patience. I'm tired of waiting. It's time to go take it. Mine has been racing, so please do not get in my way. You might get buried today. Long as my family is straight, they can come lock me away. I'm not gonna change. You know I'ma do what it takes. If it kills me, I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm here to stay, cause this shit is all that I know. And I feel like I'm going insane. There's a lot of mistakes that I wish I could fix, but I know that I can, and it's hard to maintain. I need to hustle, I wanna get paid. Ain't finished school, I did not learn a trade. Tell you the truth, I'm beginning to fade. I try not to fumble, but I'm about to break. I struggle to look my family in the face. I need an out or I'm robbing a bank. It's one of two ways.
Sunrise to nighttime, it's prime time, it's my life. No stories, no highlights, I'm keeping it honest. Touchdown on the way sign, it's your life or my life. No stories, no highlights, I'm keeping it honest.
Once again, that is Marvin Les, and that song will be featuring XL the Beast, Cameron Iandolo, and Zafir. Congratulations to all you guys. This next song is called BRK, and this song is by a Massachusetts legend. There's no way around it. He is clearly a staple when it comes to Massachusetts music. I'm talking, of course, about the Archetype. And of course, many of you probably know, but if you don't, he is the owner of the Bridge Sound and Stage in Cambridge, the illustrious studio that's over there. He is also a part of Still Gold, which is a music group out of Massachusetts as well. And just so thankful and fortunate to have Ark a part of this project. He is just, as I've gotten to know him a little bit over the last couple months, one of the nicest guys in this industry for sure. And as many of you know that have worked with him or know of him, he definitely has that type of reputation. And I am really excited to announce he has 3 winners on his beat as well. The first one is from Taha.
God with this it right at instant. I could've risked it in my mom told me take it day by day. Dad told me gotta pay my way. All of your streams they pay for plays, and all of these rappers straight cliches. Can't take a break at the go. Gotta make more shit, gotta go promo. Online all time scroll. Can't see myself in these photos. I'm fighting the bullshit. I wanted to forfeit. I took a step back. Yeah, I tried to observe it. I'm married the game now. I wanted to force it. This way of actions you cannot go force it. Try to ignore it. Try to transform it. Running towards it. I'm fighting.
Also joining Taha on BRK will be Trizz1.
It's Trizzy, bitch, I know you're listening to other rappers trying to figure out what the difference is. Excuse your ignorance, the higher consciousness and confidence that I've exhibited. All while at the same time able to tap into some killer shit. Plenty of pieces to the puzzle for you to figure out how it really gets. But still they just couldn't see my greatness. I guess they've been blinded by hatred. But then again, it isn't just their fault. I ain't made it, I can't say that I'm innocent. We dealing with the end of times. The revolution will be televised. Get one of you pussy rappers in the midst of it. Moving militant, shitting on my competition. To them niggas, I'm invisible. Can't see me, but if they do, they get a view of the bad guy. Label me a criminal, cause some of the shit I do to pass time.
And joining Taha and Trizz will be Julian Mendoza again for a second time. Congratulations, Julian.
Too many days praying for change in my hood. Too many prayers reduced to no good. Too many days I feel we all should lay low. Many days praying for change in my hood. Too many prayers reduced to no good. Too many days I feel we all should lay low.
Cannot wait to see this song come together. You have obviously Boston Music Award Producer of the Year 3 times running, and you also have 3 really awesome, talented, up-and-coming hip-hop artists in Massachusetts. So congratulations to everybody involved. Can't wait for this one for sure. Up next, we have a song called Select. And this producer I've gotten to know really well about over the last year or so. He helped Mako, who is an artist in Massachusetts as well, on his latest album, Cool. He was like pretty much the executive producer for that. Many of you know him though as the one of the lead engineers and producers at Ugly Duck Studios in Brighton. And of course, I'm talking about D-Frizz. And anybody that knows D-Frizz knows obviously how talented he is, not only as a producer and engineer, but as a bassist, as a pianist. Just, he is so multi-talented in so many different ways. But one of the best parts about D-Frizz is his sense of humor. He is one of the funniest people I think I have met in this industry in quite a long time. We've gotten to know each other really well, and I've just been so blessed to have someone like D-Frizz, not only as, you know, a part of this project, but also as a friend. So thank you so much, D-Frizz, for being a part of this, and so excited for you and our 2 winners for his song. We have Everett Gibbons with a second win. I'm gonna check out his submission on D-Frizz's song right now.
Verse don't need no addendum. Can't respond where I send him. Crown on top of the emblem. Yeah, mirror on top of the bedroom. He's from Mass, he's from Pelham. Won't have to be the one that tells him that. Bring the style that I lent over the state line back to Bedlam fast. Make sure that the track got some headroom. Don't worry about that, I'll be dead soon. Goes to anybody else who might not agree with me. Rents do. Kill the shit and I meant to. Not saying that it wasn't hard for them, it's just not what I've been through. Stop playing, I don't care what they into. Yeah, and they whole album sound like an interlude. All the things that I've been assumed. I don't die, I'll be bitter soon. Only need about a hit or 2 and I'm good. Only doing what I should. Love me right where I stood. Yeah, that's Friday night and I'm rolling the wood quick. Hoping figured I'd go quick, huh?
So that is, I gotta say, that is the last song that Everett Gibbons will be on, spoiler alert. But I have to just shout him out real quick because he was incredible. Before the first deadline, he had, I wanna say, 8 days in a row where he just was banging out submissions like crazy, like 1 a night. It was insane. So all his hard work paid off and he got on 2 songs. So congratulations, Everett. And on the song with Everett Gibbons is going to be the one and only Mellow God. Check out his submission.
You in the beast, you're the belly. Don't know the strain, but it's smelly. Yo, that ain't my hoe, I'ma pass it. Free slave, I'm owning the masses. I'm on the edges like Richie. Don't play unless it's a 7-up strictly. Fresh, I'm the fit and I'm rolling up mints. I got the water like Missy. Give a cold shoulder breeze. Niggas ain't holding me. I pour up to the soda pink. Brown got those like cheese. Hoes don't mean make it preach like priest. Okay, babe for style. Like 2 up for the tea.
Once again, that is D-Frizz's song Select with Everett Gibbons and Mellow God. Cannot wait for this one as well. Congratulations to both of you. The next song I have here is 2063. This song is by somebody who I have actually had the longest history with out of any of the producers that are actually involved in this. He's from my hometown of Danvers, Massachusetts. And I'm talking, of course, none other than B-Leafs. And I need to give him a huge shout out right now because without him, I don't know if this project would have actually happened. He was literally the first beat we ever had. It all started with B-Leafs essentially coming on during the pandemic to do a beat tutorial, like showing, like on our platform, showing how to actually make a beat. And while the content of that was really cool, it was informative, we kind of realized, oh, the beat he made on this is actually really dope. Let's do something with this. And that was this, and I'll tell the full story of this another time, but that's essentially how this whole thing started. So without B-Leafs, I don't know if this project would have actually happened. So big shout out to him. And yeah, and he has 2 albums out as well, The Horizon and The Synopsis. So check those out for sure. If you haven't yet, I'm sure you will definitely recognize some artists on those albums if you're a hip hop fan. Having said that, I have another 3 winners on this song, and this one is interesting because this first person I would have never expected. That's a beautiful thing about us doing the way I think we did it. And I'm, with obviously having the beats be blind and not really knowing who did what, I never would have thought in a million years that this person and B-Leafs would be on the same song together. But yet here it is. I'm talking about, of course, Mako.
This urge is undying, untiring. 5 years later, my lungs tired, but I'm wired, still awake. Miles from the place, can't jog in place. Gotta shapeshift, gotta make shit, get it makeshift. The face turn white like moms and geishas. My suit turn white, blue strokes and shapes. My new shit can't stand my last one. My new chick might be the last one. I really mean it. She got a true aura, a pura vida. She probably won't blink when I fill arenas. A brand new feel, never knew I needed. I do believe it, I do need Jesus. A Buddha, Muhammad, and Padre Pio. The beat never breathed, I mean I don't either. They cease and desist and I plead the fifth. shift, and my green get clinched like the season 6. How my show getting better when it's season 6. I touch something so deep, then I season flip. And the seasons flip, but the reasons don't. I get a rush when you try to tell me I won't. I'm really it, so I don't need you to know it. I'm so clear, so I don't gotta clear my throat. But I will for affect. Hazmat placards around the mic stand. No yes man, so I'm not no fathead. You boys talk more, why'd you start to rap less? How an indie artist do this? These labels I smash like who's this? Whoever did it like me, who sends 6 cents when I send my 2 cents?
Mako was joking with me that that's about the only time this year he's going to rap. So if you like that, too bad you got to wait till probably 2023 to get another Mako verse. With Mako is going to be an incredible singer. I mean, you guys are going to hear it in about 2 seconds. I'm talking, of course, about Kareem Roxbury.
Make sure you ask that shit before you pass it. I can make some freaky things that we can do. Screen you, accept the no. Take you beyond your wildest dreams, I'll make you scream. Coming out to the galaxy, just right.
And joining Mako and Kareem is going to be another Danvers native, which is pretty crazy that we have 2 on the same song. But this is JFX.
Pass the weed to pass the time, shackle me to cast the lines. Choose to wait or reel it in the hopes don't really ease my mind. Go beyond the far behind. Where is this so paradise and why is it so hard to find? Why is it so hard to find? Reminisce with Father Time, Mother Nature, Father Line. Fake it till you make it and immortalize. Know the poor resides under noses, open eyes.
Going to be really interesting to see how the 4 of them really put this song together. I think it would be a good time as well to add that this is not the final songs, of course. Some things will be rewritten, re-recorded. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of these are demos, and they're going to all have to get together and figure out how to make these songs cohesive. But either way, really exciting to see how this is all going to come together and play out. But once again, congratulations to Mako, Kareem, and of course, JFX. Moving on to another song, and I'm so glad we have this one because I feel like it's a little bit of a different sound. It really helped us to get a much more full scope of different sounds. And this song, of course, I'm talking about is That's Fire. And this producer, who is extremely versatile, but also one of the more funny people and just personable people that I have definitely come across in the industry, especially around here so far. Of course, I'm talking about C Sharp. As many of you know, he is very accomplished. He's been on albums with Terminology. He has his brand new song called Lie out right now with Rise Up Beats. And I'm so thrilled to have C Sharp as a part of this, and as someone that is just, like I said, such a nice and just genuine person, so authentic, so funny to talk to. Every time I talk to him, I find myself cracking up laughing. And and he's obviously very talented. So again, another 3 artists are going to get on this song as well. And got another person that is on for the second time. We have Zafir.
Distance, we gotta put some distance. Seems like you're indifferent, feeling something's missing. Like, what am I missing? Your dip scotch free, I'm sipping. Thought I scored points, who's Jordan? Second guessing bull, who's Pippin? Like, why I need to go? Everything seems so foreign, nothing seems important. That's how I feel, why I need to go. Fighting seems so pointless, so far gone from moments. Let's keep it real.
And joining Zafir is going to be the one and only Marcus Jarrett.
Started looking into my eyes, I just wanna do you right. You all through the night, and everything is gonna be alright. Tell me what I wanna know. Tell me, do you wanna go? We can do it on the low. You just gotta come home to me tonight. Hey girl, tell me what you're looking for. I bet you ain't gotta look no more. I feel like we were meant before. 'Cause baby, you the one for me.
So this is why I'm really excited as well and pumped that we did a second deadline, that we actually extended that first one out 2 weeks. And that was kind of the plan the whole time, is to try to, there's a little bit of insight, of course, to try to capitalize on 2 different deadlines. Cause I am definitely a victim of this as well. We're all procrastinators. I hear it. I understand it. And this person came in like the 11th hour with this verse, and we had to include it. And she is I would consider, at the very least, a Massachusetts legend in itself. Talking, of course, about Marvin Les.
It's Marvin Les. I just wanna be me, let me live free. I just wanna be me, let me live free. I just wanna be me, let me live free. Had a troll try to break me down today. Usually don't give a fuck what they say. Gotta be superhuman, we are not the same. Gotta elevate on another plane. If I live by these comments, I would go insane. So much hate on my body, now put the bars. Gotta vibe by it like my pretty car. Fuck all the hate, I'ma go far. Tall, plus our vibe is nothing like your average. Big titty with the assets. You down bad and I busted. Can't be meek, never passive. Black woman, closest you ever been to God. Greatness gon' get you up like a fog. You're missable and I'm not the cause. Oh, already caught you a bitch-ass nigga. Talking on the web, let me see your figure. Better yet, let me see the bike figures. Not my fault that you said trash.
That song is going to be crazy. I'm stoked. I can't wait to hear the finished product. Once again, that is C Sharp featuring Zafir, Marcus Jarrett, and Marvin Les. Up next, the next song we have here is called Fully Loaded. And this producer as well is just, I can't say enough nice things about him. One of the just like most genuine and authentic and kind people I think I have met as well. Met him a few times at some different shows and some showcases throughout the scene over the last couple of years. And when I was putting together a potential producer list for this album, he was definitely towards the top of people that I wanted on here and was going to ask. And he was one of, I think, the first half of people I asked for sure. And I'm talking about hip hop artist J+. And yeah, like I said, just somebody that is really immersed within the scene, always trying to show his himself at beat showcases and always getting out to local shows and trying to network and support the community in so many different ways. He does a beat of the week series on his Instagram. You guys should check that out. It's pretty cool, especially if you're an artist looking for someone to get some new production from. He also has some high level placements as well with people like Craig G and Mickey Fax. So just a very not only accomplished producer, but super talented and somebody that I definitely respect a ton and value his friendship as well. So thanks so much for being a part of this, Jay. And Jay has 2 winners as well. The first winner is going to be Amir Max.
Ever since 10, I've been writing with the pen. Now it's on the phone, up in the zone, can't pretend. Seeing things change, hella rapid in my range. Either die or adapt. No one's waiting for the lames, no one's waiting for the slackers. Procrastinators for rappers. It's like they got 2 sides, pill poppers or trappers. I ain't trying to preach, I just call it like I see it. Seems that when they try to beat themselves, they end up feeling defeated. Why is this? Why is that? Maybe you should learn yourself. Trauma switch, never tap, leave their problems on the shelf. Ain't no wonder why your energy off. No therapy, don't believe in things you never get. They drifting from serenity. I just need peace, cause the world's stuck on overload. Too much information, I'm just hoping that I don't explode. Thinking mind racing, wait, wish my brain had no more flow. Guess it's just a gift and a curse, only thing I know.
And joining Amir Max on Fully Loaded is going to be none other than Jay Faith.
Yeah, what you call hip-hop explanation of reality. Finally severed when I took it in totality. A tragedy is going on for years, thinking the world is in your palm until you're holding back tears. Recognize the lies you were telling yourself. A pathway to demise, a failure in itself. Only few can take a word, personify your definition. Hit you in your soul with the smoothest repetition. Leave you with conviction cause you chose the wrong lawyer. Up a creek without a paddle, they will call you Tom Sawyer. Adventures you have taken in pursuit of happiness is just a journey without a finish. The answer would be be Jesus. Impossible to see, your veil is yet to be torn. Better you inside yourself is yet to be born. Real rappers, we acknowledge who been speaking the truth. From the womb to the tomb, from the pulpit to the booth. What's up?
Another song on here that's going to be a total banger. Can't wait for this one too. Congratulations to Amir and Jay Faith. And yeah, J Plus, you got hell of a song on your hands here. So looking forward to it. All right, this next song we have here is called Come On. And I also can't say enough nice, kind, amazing things about this producer. He's been somebody that I really look up to and appreciate his mentorship of me and his help, graciousness in helping me, not only with this project, but in a lot of different facets of the sort of industry and also my life in general. I consider him a friend. I consider him somebody that is, like I said, also a legend in Massachusetts as well. He, of course, is also one of the founders and owners of this studio. I'm talking about John Glass. And I know he doesn't need much of an introduction. Many people know the amazing things he's done in this industry, in his career. Particularly that brand new song with Bia and J. Cole called London, which has amassed well over 40 million streams and was up for Grammy consideration and BET awards. And the list goes on and on of his accomplishments. Obviously his work with people like Token and Joyner Lucas and of course Hobson and so many different artists, of course, amongst the Massachusetts scene. I appreciate him so much. I know so many people in the scene appreciate him for definitely more than the talent. He is somebody that is just an authentic, genuine human being. And I'm so honored to have him a part of this. And he is also one of the I would call the founding fathers, so to speak, of this album too. He was the second, I would say, beat tutorial we had during the pandemic. He came on for an episode and we hit it off. And then he came on for the beat tutorial and same thing. Felt like this beat was just too good to not use. And we are so excited to announce the winner of this one. And we were laughing. We think this female artist gave us some amazing SZA, Ari Lennox vibes. You guys are going to dig this thing. Of course, I'm talking about Krithy.
Linked up on Friday, I wanna keep my mind at ease. Drowning in liquor, too fucked up to keep my peace. Taking all precautions, I'd rather keep my options. Lost all inhibitions and leave. Get lost in the high, melt in your eyes. Free your mind, let me see your desires. Nobody has to know. Nobody has to know.
The dynamic on that song is just going to be insane. I know you guys can already hear it. So once again, congratulations, Krithy. And thank you so much, John, for everything you've done for not only me, but this project and the entire Massachusetts community as a whole. Up next is, I'd say, another founding father of this. He's actually the third person we had on as a beat tutorial. And that was at the point where we were like, okay, we got to definitely do something with these beats because they're really, really amazing. This person is the in-house producer for Vintage Lee. He has his brand new two-pack, of songs out right now called Portal. And he is also an artist in his own right, amazing singer, really just understands music, and just, again, one of the nicest people I've come across for sure. He is a gem and an unfound gem in some ways in this scene as well. And this song is called 144, and I'm talking about Jordan Never Died, who from Roxbury, who, as I mentioned, is somebody that I also really revere and look up to as a producer. He has two winners on this song as well. The first being none other than Lizzle 4.
Came and do my thing, hear the rap and sing, know the joy it brings.
list of the four, so you know that it's easy. Know that I'm here, but you know that I got it. You know that I put in the work and you see that I'm money both out of the pocket. I know that they watching, I know that they hating, I know that they super gonna appreciate me. I see that I'm here and I'm striving for greatness. They see that I'm here.
Lizzle 4 is another artist that submitted to a bunch of these, so super excited that he is a part of it and got on a song. And the other artist that is going to be joining him is Willington.
Look, yeah, what's behind those eyes? Such a mystery, something like a fantasy. What you been to me, I hope that your heart ain't freeze. You ain't doing much but still seducing me. Baby, let's go eat, and we could talk about what you like. I know astrology. I know that you more than just a female body. Girl, know that you ain't talking to anybody. My art is a passion, it is not a hobby. Call me W Bobby, 144,000. I'm saying grounded, you a celestial.
Super excited to have you on board, and this song is going to be amazing. Can't wait for it. All right, the next song here, this one's a banger. When I heard this, when I got sent this by this producer, I was excited, to say the least. How amazing and just dark and gritty it is. Of course, I'm talking about Warriors, and this particular producer, he's a Brockton, Massachusetts native. You've maybe seen him on social media playing the ukulele even, but of course he's an engineer and a producer as well. Has an album out called Room 305 you guys should totally check out. And I'm talking about Neezy Beats, who again is really nice guy. I didn't know before. Before this, I got recommended him by another producer that I will mention a little bit later. So it was really cool to do this as a networking opportunity as well. So I was unaware of Neezy before this project, and now I'm so happy that I am on board with him and definitely tuned into him. He has two winners as well. They are Oda Lee and Retro GMT.
Sonic, dumping that check electronic. Know that my drip is exotic. All of that capping, just stop it. Wave runner, niggas just copy the wave. Niggas will put you way under. Already know where you stay. Look at the messages made. You better watch what you say. All of my niggas will give you a fade. We make a bag every day. Niggas are switching for change. Niggas are switching for change. They think it's a stain. We'll play with your brain. We're grown and making them nervous. So they be clapping that ass in their service. I know she did it on purpose. Throwing that pussy, I hit it for certain. Mad at your pockets is hurting. That is the reason these niggas is lurking. 5 o'clock in the morning. I got like 4 bitches calling. I need that money, I want it. No, I'm not starting up on it. Piece it quicker than Sonic. Dumping that check electronic. Know that my drip is exotic. All of that capping, just stop it. I gotta rap real quick, cause I gotta go get me some pussy right after this beat. Shawty from East Africa, and I swear that guy that I had to elite. Bitch won't come my way. Why? I think it's cause Lil Retro hotter than Greece. I hop in the beat, I'm a motherfucking beast. Let's study one cup, but I can't you a tree.
Diamonds on me, bitch, I walk with it. I walk on the beat, bitch, I feel like all these niggas be pussy, they ain't towing. I'll make a move out my jack. My shooter got aim, he ain't shooting for 3.
That one's insane. So congratulations, Oda Lee. Congratulations, Retro GMT. And I cannot wait to hear this final product. It's going to be incredible. Next producer, their next song, I should say. This one's Gonna Wanna. And this producer, I have also gotten to know pretty well over the last year, I would say. He's worked with a bunch of different artists like Sleeping Bella, Mako, who was aforementioned. He's really just so talented as an engineer and as a producer. But he is also, again, just one of the nicest individuals that you will come across in this industry. Just one of the sweetest guys for sure. I'm talking, of course, about Owen, and he is a member of the AM Music Group. He has a studio in Medford. You guys should totally check out and go book a session with him. You will not be disappointed. Obviously, book a session with any of these producers. Really, this is a promotion for all of them. Like, if you like what you hear from any of these producers, like, go follow them on Instagram and book a session for sure. But anyway, Owen's song is one that we're really pumped about as well, because we feel like, in our opinion, again, feel free to jump in the comments if you feel this way too, if you think this is one of the best hooks that we've gotten, because we certainly feel this way, that this is one of the best hooks we've received in the entire competition. And we are talking about D-Money Martinez. So take a quick listen.
Larry drip, yeah. Cause it ain't about us right now. I'm sure that. Baby, you a narcissist. Baby, you a narcissist. Baby, you a narcissist. Can you tell me what time it is? Cause it ain't about us right now. Damn sure it ain't me. Just tell me right now and I'll start walking. You can't play me. Baby, you a narcissist. Baby, you a narcissist. Baby, you a narcissist. Can you tell me what time it is? Cause it ain't about us right now. Damn sure it ain't me. Just tell me right now and I'll start walking. You can't play me.
Congratulations to D Money Martinez. So excited to hear the finished product of this one too. I think it's going to be a hell of a song and really, really smooth. I love the way he comes in with the baby, you a narcissist. I know D Money, you do it a little bit better, so I'll probably stop now. Moving on to the next song, we have Captain Bop, and this one turned a lot of heads. And I got a lot of DMs about this one saying, I know who this producer is. I know who this producer is, which is also hilarious because so many people were doing that with many different songs. And there was so many times where people were pretty much flat out wrong. Very few times where actually someone was correct in guessing who did which beat. This was one of the very few times where I had multiple people hit me up, be like, if that is not Rilla Force, I don't know who it could be. And they were spot on. Rilla Force, he was one of the later additions. I was actually, working with John Glass on the promotion we did, the one where I was rapping, the really like corny one, with the announcement. And we were talking. I had a few more people that I wanted to fill out. And we said, well, aesthetically, what do you need? And I was like, I really love something electronic. He sent me Rilla Force's way and could not be a more gracious and lovable human being. This guy's like a giant teddy bear. I'm not kidding. And and I've got to know him a little bit more over the course of the last few months and met him at a couple of different shows, Johan Lennox's show, and then actually the Still Gold listening party from a couple of weeks ago. So really cool to be like seeing him out now. And this song goes nuts. I'm just enamored with this beat. I have been from the start, and my producer Sam as well has said the same thing. We loved this one. We were really interested to see where this was going to go. We got a lot of interesting submissions for this, but really decided that he wanted to go with this group of people. I'm talking about the Plotmore guys. So you got Isaac Groove, you got Mags, and you got Tweak. Check it out.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi, show me high. Whoa, 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 whoa. Baby, don't hide. Whoa, 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 whoa. Damn, I love the way. Whoa, 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 whoa. If you really are business on a Thursday, she a dancer on the weekend. Came in here to party, she get gnarly off the deep end. Silver surfer wavy, wet to Davy. I be in the locker, system crackers pay me. You can't blame me. I go to a monster, now we back reloaded. It's for sure the child ain't been a threat. These hoes be at our throats, man, it's no joke. We fuck, I need a vet. Yeah, throw them honey, show them money. Let them scrippers know you love it. This one for the bitches up at Tootsie's. Give a shoulder rubs it.
I was skating time and said I'm about to blast the rhyming. My bitches dance around me while I'm sipping fit for grimy. Ferragamo want me, she just like to dress it off me. Y'all offended corkies, carved a simple picture off it. Show me what that pussy worth, then put it in a bag. Said she was your daughter first, and why she call me dad? You was searching through a purse, you found a hundred's ass.
While I'm my knee broken out of focus, now pictures rolling dope beside the focus. I'm stepping like hokey pokey, how you know me? I know we ain't me before. Lil' shorty show me some shit I ain't seen before. I'll be going. I'll do this shit with my bros till we go. Need bitches that phony like baloney. We cooking this beat like spots like Tony.
Energy on that one is just next level. Can't wait for that one as well, the finished product of that. So huge shout out to the Plotmore guys, Isaac, Mags, and Tweak, and of course Rilla Force. And like I said, just an amazing, talented person, human being. And you guys should totally check out one of his latest songs called Feels. He also has a remix out as well. You guys should check out because he is, of course, an artist and a producer and a DJ. He kind of does it all too. So the versatility of some of these producers is amazing. And I wanted to make sure I mentioned that. But huge, huge shout out to the Plotmore guys and Rilla Force. Can't wait for this song. We are rounding down to just 3 left. And you might be thinking, if you're thinking about the math isn't adding up. There should be more than 3. And that's kind of built into the potential surprise at the end of here, or the surprise announcement. So, but I will go to the next song here. This is It's On Now. And another song that when I heard it, I was just blown away by the entire thing, the instrumental, the potential of this song. And really cool tidbit about this song, when we announced this competition on a Friday around noon, and I actually had a few submissions already in at this time, by midnight of the same day, which is crazy. And this was one of them. I was shocked at how fast this came in, but also how incredible this submission was. So I'll get to that in just a second. But the producer who did this beat is also a Nowhere Studios owner, founder. I'm talking, of course, about Melks, who, if you guys know, has an incredibly illustrious career as well as a producer. And again, one of the nicest, most genuine people that I've come across. And I'm just so thankful and honored to have him as a part of this. And for the submission, I mean, I'm just blown away still by how quickly and efficiently, but also how well executed that this submission is. I'm telling you that he must have done this in like an hour or two. It's crazy. I'm talking about Suriel.
Yeah. Niggas never made it where I made it from. I've been over dedicated, make a million young. I'm the one that counted out, but look who I become. Now they posing for the picture like the golden sun. Defy the odds, feel like I was against me. But that's the shit that built me up, could bring your army against me. I went from nothing to plenty, nights my stomach was empty. Went from driving a hoopty, this hoop could get me an SP. I was stressed out, ducking projectiles. Maneuvered through the jungle, I was looking for reptiles. I came up out the projects, look at what they project now. I represent the struggle, but I smell like success now. I feel like I'm blessed now. No amount of money, what these scars worth, none. Before I talk to y'all, I talk to God first. One, finally put some money in my mom's purse. Writing by myself, cause most of y'all curse. Smoking, trying to balance out the lows. 100,000 for the flows, thumbing through it with the bros, heaven knows. Used to get donations for the clothes, now designer on my toes. And I fuck with model hoes, heaven knows. Nights when I was sleeping on the floor, now I open up the door, emblem shining on the floor, heaven knows. Nights when I ain't have it, felt like I was coming close. Swear I seen it all, my nigga, only heaven knows.
Suriel and Melks linking up for this one. It's going to be legendary. Really, really pumped for the finished product of this one too. Huge shout out to both guys, and congratulations, Suriel. Appreciate you putting in such an amazing verse for this and hook. Can't wait to hear the final product. Another song. So these last two, I would say, were the toughest to choose because we had an overabundance of really, really quality submissions on both. And this is Spell It Out, this next song. And I just love the piano. I love how just like lo-fi it is and introspective. And I was really looking forward to hearing what some artists would do on it. But first, for the producer that did it, this is none other than Lucas. Lucas was actually our first guest speaker episode here at Nowhere Studios. You guys can go backlog and check that out. That was probably, I want to say maybe 6 months ago, 8 months ago, something around there. And yeah, just another talented human being. He is a producer. He's also an engineer. He's also an artist himself. Just recently dropped a song called Ringtone with Lazy. He has a bunch of other songs that he came out with this past year too, called FSW. Isolate was another one, Bad Place. So go check out his catalog. He's fantastic. And again, extremely, like I said, very talented as well. And he's a part of the Junto Music Club with Timmy O and a few others. So definitely make sure you guys go check out him and their collective. They're doing some incredible things. And again, somebody I've definitely guarded a great relationship with over the last few months. So really pumped that he's a part of it. And yeah, we had to whittle it down. Unfortunately, we had so many great submissions on Spell It Out. And the beautiful thing about it is these three individuals kind of wrote about the same sort of thing. So like topically, it's going to align, which is just like mind-blowing to think about, that these three individuals like heard this beat, wrote something kind of similar that's all cohesive on their own, and it's now coming together. So I'm excited for this song. This is one of like my favorite ones, not to be biased, but like this is going to be a crazy song. So I'll show you guys the first one. This is Jita.
I know it's been a long time since I felt like myself. I heard it through the grapevine that you're leaving. I'm dying on the inside, but I know time will tell. Promise me I will see you again. I already lost too many friends. Tell me how to close the distance between us.
Never thought I'd see the day that you leave us, but here we are falling out again. Made it really far just to need a new life without you, see it in a new light. And now I got a new plan for it. Hit the gas, I'm on a highway flooring, making my way back to what we once had. Who would've thought things could get so bad? I know we came a long, long way, but we did it alone, and that's so, so sad. Oh, no, it's been a long time since I felt like myself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I heard it through the grapevine that you're leaving. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm dying on the inside, but I know time will tell. Whoa, promise that I will see you again. I already lost too many friends.
Man, that shit's just like bone chilling to me. Like, it's crazy. Like, skin crawls. It's insane. And these next two, I think, just fit. We thought it fit so perfectly. Beautiful thing about doing a project like this was really to not only obviously network with the people that I've come across in the scene and know and who I've done some promotion for, or interviewed, but getting to know some new artists as well. And this artist I had never known before, and I'm so excited that he chose to submit something. I'm talking about Jared Vasquez, aka JV, and he hops on this as well and provides some beautiful vocals. So check it out.
Don't even need to say it, 'cause you can feel it, baby. We know damn well what all this is. Why waste our time playing pretend? So tell me, why you waiting? 'Cause this ain't never fading. I wanna be lost in your touch. Can't play it safe, I know there's much. Thinking back to a time when I was in so deep. Didn't know love like this. Falling face first with no safety net. I can see that you got that good shit. And whatever's holding you back, you know I can handle. Ain't no question, I wanna be the perfect example. So I spell it out for you, making sure you know the truth. Said I spell it out for you, I said. So I spell it out for you, making sure you know the truth. Said I spell it out for you, baby, yeah.
Just gorgeous vocals. I'm blown away. And this last artist was on another song. Obviously, he's on last minute. Lib ends up being a choice on a second song here. And this one's going to be an outro. And I'll show you guys that one real quick, what Lib did, because I think it's going to be just perfect.
If I hear the propaganda, it could kill me. But even if my voice breaks, I'ma speak. And even if I need you, you got me. You got me.
Everybody sing.
But even if my voice breaks, I'ma speak. And even if I need you, you got me.
There it is. Spell It Out. Lucas featuring Jita, JV, and Lib. I'm just blown away. Can't wait for it. This last song is called Flowin'. This was our most submitted song by, not by far, but by a nice margin. When I heard it, I got this from this producer, got a beat pack from this producer, and he was like, pick whichever one you want. That happened a couple of times with certain people. And this one just stood out to me in so many ways for how jazzy it is and almost how epic it is. And I'm not surprised that so many people submitted to this one. And this was the toughest choice we had to make in the entire 21 songs. We went back and forth for a long time on who to add, who to take off, who to put back on. It was a crazy process for the song, and we decided that we couldn't leave off any less than 4. We didn't want to do more than 4 because we didn't want to overwhelm the song. But we did choose 4 artists on this song because so many, like, the problem was there were so many strong submissions as well. Like, that was the biggest piece of it too, where I just want to commend everybody that jumped on this. Like, if you did not get on this song, like, no shame whatsoever. Like, because I actually want to say, of course, who produced this song first, but I also want to give a few honorable mentions, some people that didn't make it, because the song was we had so many submissions to it. So the producer that did this song is Tiba Forbes, and some of you guys probably know him as a bassist. He's an incredible musician. He's a vocalist as well, producer. He produces out of Nowhere Studios a lot. Also a studio up in New Hampshire. He up there as well. He now resides in New Hampshire and has been for quite some time. And again, just like one of the nicest human beings you'll find, so genuine, so authentic. Really just blessed that he's a part of this as well. And so I quickly want to address some honorable mentions I have written down here for this, because we really loved what you guys did. It just didn't quite make the cut. I want to shout out Daga, Shay, D-Flows, Jeff Porter, Middle Child, and Pareto. You guys killed it. It was amazing. But we did go in a different direction. We went with 4 other artists. The first one is going to be Sig Shalom.
Why do you wanna try me? Said, why would you wanna try me? No, I'm not the one, and I can't believe you thought I'd be. Said, why would you wanna try?
Joining Sig Shalom is going to be Aristotle Jones.
Aristotle. Yeah, said my crib too small, I'm getting claustrophobic. But when they asking who the greatest, I get often quoted. Man, the party was kicking until the cops are broken. Ain't no runaway, but still my life in constant motion. Coffee smoking till I'm feeling like my lungs collapsing. I feel accustomed to the rhythm when the drums are slapping. Divide the atoms with the sickest rhyme schemes and patterns. Don't get it twisted, said we knocking more than breaking batters. Call me Heisenberg, the fire from my lines emerge. You'll feel the power, said we headed for the final surge. No, we baka, but I block them when they try to merge. Wanna stab me on my heart, they gotta find it first. I'm in disguise, I feel obliged to keep you cash in check. So if you coming for my head, you better come correct. If I said it, then I meant it, that's a certain threat. Put the curtains for my dead I'm out, I'm lurking back. My life like a marathon, weed up in my carry-on. See the vultures circling around like I was carry-on. Hits like I'm Barry Bonds, deep like I'm Aaron Rodgers. When I'm on the stage, do what I say like I was Pharaoh Mines. Giving y'all the fear of God, whether y'all can hear it now. Climbing up the pyramid, I'm peering from the mountaintop. Never was a fan of me, I never was a fan of y'all. Catch me with the doobie and a 40 up in Faneuil.
The third winner on this song is Jackson Whalen.
You can find me driving east on I-90, leaving the past behind me while this traffic's passing by me. I'm from Western Mass, on back roads with pressed to gas. Out here I'm the best in class, none can outrhyme me. Sweetheart beside me, son sleeping at home, he's 8 weeks old. I'm in a whole other zone. I used to move blindly, but now I'm finally focused. Microphone, I hold this, marketing, promotion on my own. I'd like to tell myself that I've been putting down my phone. I'm not gonna lie, you can picture me scrolling, but I only quench my thirst with these rhymes, liquid IV. Ever since Illmatic, that's as high as I be. My state of mind stayed defiant like Dre and Ivy. Now I'm reaching people like fiber. It's that high speed, but it's bigger than rap. I wanna lift up the whole society, asking all the mass to vibe with me and tell them what time it be.
And last, but certainly not least, this one's crazy as well, Nate Nix.
I just want to take y'all back to them days, man. Them days, them early days, and when you was listening to music, you was riding around with your friends, you was trying to make a name for yourself out here in your community, but you was just a kid. And next thing you know, you grow up and you that nigga.
Yeah, only real niggas could survive in the jacks. Only real niggas by your side for you next. Failed by the system, they lost and dismissed them. The cost of the skin ain't a loss when you blessed. I'm a thick nigga walking tall, Dwayne Johnson. How we gon' converse if what you paying ain't a topic? What's your income? where your wins from. You pocket watching, I can cop your shit and then some. Back to dropping 50 on the track, getting busy. If I'm missing from your list of who's the greatest, check your vision, boy, you lost one. I just let them doubt and get to hitting greens. Even when they hate, I see their eyes and know they envy me. Back again like Nicki spitting facts, that's a Fendi. Telly with me like a Mindy. Ain't no weapon forged against me finna prosper. Ain't a nigga breathing that can pity me. You'll like me better as an ally than an enemy. That's the life and you're a part of it. I'ma be a legend for the moments that they doubted us. Calling all the shots till I'm running out of oxygen. Cause at any moment I can blow and make them proud of me. So I won't go making no excuses or apologies. Ain't no way in hell they ain't gon' say that I ain't body this. I be killing every nigga breathing bronchitis. I be killing every nigga breathing bronchitis. Let them know.
That song is going to be crazy. It's going to be absolutely epic. Huge shout out to Tiba, Forbes, and of course, all 4 winners, Sig Shalom, Aristotle Jones, Jackson Whalen, and Nate Nix. So that's it for those 16 songs. Congratulations to all the winners of those 16 songs. They are now chosen, and the next process will be that they will link up with these producers and finish the songs, and we will put all these songs out, of course, as a compilation album at a later date. Still way more to come with us in terms of covering their journey, creating these songs. We're gonna get some behind the scenes footage, and we have a lot of things, of course, coming with this. So definitely stay tuned. And you might be thinking, well, there's 5 songs left. Like, what happened to those 5? I'll tell you. So I have 2 surprise announcements here. The first surprise announcement I want to say to anybody from those 16 songs, if you unfortunately did not get chosen, we have a plan for you because we really appreciate your time and what you guys all did. What we want to do, we're announcing this once the album does drop. Shortly after that, we are going to drop a B-sides on SoundCloud and YouTube. So to give you all still the recognition that you deserve for putting in the time. So anybody that's submitted is eligible for that B-side. So we'll be reaching out about that. That will be at a later date after the actual album drops, so kind of a little ways away. But we all want you to still be a part of this experience in that facet. Of course, we couldn't have all 141 of you on this album. It would be like 4 days long. But we really wanted to give you guys an opportunity to be a part of it in some way, shape, or form. So that B-sides version of your demos will be out on SoundCloud and YouTube following the album's release. And if you did not get chosen, there are 5 songs left. These 5 songs are actually still going to be available. So after the conclusion of this episode dropping, or premiering, I should say, you can go to our website and you can still download these 5 songs for 2 more weeks and submit something to them. So whether it's a hook or a verse. Now, 3 of these songs already have a winner or a chosen winner, but myself and the producers involved with these 5 songs didn't feel as though these songs were completely done and ready. They wanted to add a couple things or a couple people potentially. So there's 3 songs that do have 1 winner each, but we are looking to add something. So I will explain to you what needs to be added. And then there are 2 songs that are completely open that have nothing on them at all. So all of those will be available at the conclusion of this premiere episode. So head to our website, www.turntableteachers.com. If you are an artist that was not chosen or selected, or if you didn't have time for the first couple months we had this competition out, if you still want to be a part of this, go check out those 5 beats and submit something in the next 2 weeks for a chance to get on the album. So still time to get yourself on the actual album. So the first song I want to talk about right now is a song called Forever. And this is another incredible human being. I mean, of course, super talented as a producer, used to be a rapper, now has really sort of switched to being a producer full time. I am, of course, talking about Tim Nian, who is from Reading and has produced out of places like Pomegranate Studios and Nowhere Studios here for sure. And he, of course, is also credited on London as a producer as well, the Be a J. Cole song I was talking about with John Glass. So again, just somebody, and a really funny story about Tim. So myself and one of my best friends, Danny, One of his really close childhood friends from when we were young, her name is Rachel, and so she actually dates Tim, and they've been dating for a really, really long time. And I met Tim in passing 5-6 years ago, and so it's just really crazy that it sort of brought us back to this moment. And getting to know Tim a lot better over the course of the last few months has been just a pleasure for me, just as a human being. So love you, Tim. You're doing amazing stuff. And we do have one winner on this song. So if you can base your submission off of what this artist did. So we are looking for a verse on this song. So if you are thinking you might want to throw a verse on this, definitely please do. And the winner on this particular song on Forever with Tim Neehan is Seaspring.
Right into you, my boy. We danced all night and then we
Looking good in that dress, ayy. Fortify my soul, make me feel we the best, ayy. Sophomore blues came and test and the rest was history. And I wanna wake up with you next to me. Candlelight and breakfast in bed, I'm giving you head. Slim and you thick, girl, in all the right places. Stages of life, I'm alright where we make it. Fake it, never tried, couldn't hide through the phases. Couldn't help me, you a wild one. Where you always, where I'm gon' come. In positions that we both love. Destinations never known trust. In each other, that's the outcome. I crashed right into you, my boy. Yeah. We danced all night and then we
All right, if you're feeling inspired, if you like what Seaspring did and you want to add something to it, or you're getting any ideas, head to our website, download Forever, and send us a verse. We'd love to hear it. The next beat I want to talk about, or the next song, is called Softly. Another just nice, just genuine, kind human being as well. And of course, super, super talented. I mean, I'm talking like this dude is classically trained. He is a music student specifically at the New England Conservatory. He's a pianist, he's a composer, he's a producer. He just does it all. He's unbelievable. And his name is Shane Dillon. Those of you that probably know him, if you don't, you should totally check out his album, A Star or a Lonely Dreamer, which is out on all streaming platforms. It came out last year. He's worked with many different artists around the state. And yeah, so this song does have one winner as well. So check it out, see what you think. And if you like it or you feel inspired by it, drop us a verse. And this winner for Softly is Christine Mayahu.
I know, you know, we both know this won't last a lifetime. It's a cycle, just the way things go. You say happiness is fleeting, but supposed to be a constant. I can't save you from the pain. Wish I could take it all away. Take it all away.
Again, if you like what you heard, jump on it. That one is available as well to download. Again, it's called Softly with Shane Dillon, and the winner is Christine Mayahu. Congratulations, Christine. The last song that has a winner that is still available. This song is called Europe, and another producer who earlier on, not one of the, like I say, original 5 that we had, but he was shortly after that, had him on for the podcast, and we hit it off, and he was excited to be a part of this. Is a teacher as well, so we got a second educator who's also a producer, who doubles as a producer, which is pretty cool. And I'm talking about The Kid. And yeah, so this song is again called Europe, and we have one winner for it, which is Mikey Black. And here is his submission.
Yeah. Fuck all the precedents, Mikey Black for president. How he always talk about the future in the present tense. I'm on a fever, non-believer, but I'm heaven sent. I rule niggas like a European settlement. Let it settle in, I'm peddling bars. Me, myself, and I know crew better than ours. Lyrically catch a body, then we sever the arms. Got the cops looking for me, waving several batons. So I'ma dip into the hideout, play it low-key. Adventure while I watch the Avengers and root for Loki. Then light a switch and write a scripture in my solitude. You'll see why the cage bird singing with no auto-tune. I'm on to you, all the niggas that claim you rapping. Cut from a different cloth in the fashion that I've been wrapped in. I'm classic, Mel Gibson, filming my passion. Been a lyrical nigga, but I'm always about the action.
Once again, if you like what you heard, go jump on it. We want at least one more artist, if not two. So if you like it, jump a verse on or even a hook. We'd love to have you. And once again, very big shout out to the kid and Mikey Black. Really appreciate both of you, and congratulations, Mikey. All right, we have two last songs that have nothing. They're completely open. The first song is called Thrills, and this producer I've been really so blessed to also be acquainted with over the last couple of months and get to know her. Of course, I'm talking about Abstract Minor. She was gracious enough to invite me to a listening party, I could say a couple months ago, with her family. She has a whole family of artists and producers like HMC, Jenny Clark, and REH, who REH is her mother, and Jenny and HMC are her siblings. And it was so beautiful to see them all harmoniously, like, you know, playing music with each other, and just like their dynamic, and to be a part of that. So thank you for having me, Abstract. It was a really, really amazing time, and just excited for everything you are doing and for you to be part of this. Here is the beat. We're going to play a little bit of it. And yeah, so check it out. And the last beat that is available, that is completely open, this is, of course, reggaeton. And really cool story about this song as well. It is done by, of course, Nadir Razi. And I met Nadir. I was living in Medford, going to Boston Sports Club, and was working out, and happened to bump into Nadir and struck up a conversation. This was even before I started the podcast, and I think before he was taking music like super seriously. I think he had been dabbling, and he had been playing piano and producing, but not to the extent he is now. So really cool, you know, about 5-6 years later for him to be a part of this. He now resides in Miami, but is originally from the Malden Medford area. And yeah, so we are looking for someone else on this song too. We're going to play a little clip of it. If you are interested, definitely send us something. And there it is, guys. Thank you so much to everybody that was involved, whether you're a producer, an artist. I want to shout out my engineer in the back here, SK, for all he's doing for me in this, obviously this platform and for this episode. I want to thank everybody else involved. I want to thank Hannah Romaine specifically, who did our cover art. I want to thank Sam McKenzie, who is my producer and helped me every step of the way with producing all the content that it took to roll this project out. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody, but this is the next phase. So of the album, we're going to be, again, like I mentioned, obviously these producers and artists are going to be linking up, making the songs. We will document some of that for you guys. And yeah, the album will be out at some point. We're not sure when. Won't divulge it yet. But the goal is in the next calendar year. So definitely stay tuned, over the course of the next calendar year. But yeah, once again, if you definitely are interested in any of those 5 beats, want to jump on, want to be a part of it, we will hold those submissions open for the next 2 weeks. So please head to our website, like I mentioned, www.turntableteachers.com. Follow the instructions that are directly on that homepage. And yeah, once again, thank you, everyone. Congratulations, everybody that is involved. And can't wait for the next phase of this album. And until next time, I'm Mike with the Turntable Teachers, and class is officially dismissed.
Turntable Teachers.